Did you know that elephants never forget? And no, it's not just a figure of speech. Elephants have the ability to remember things for decades. But why is this? Today we're going to take a deep dive into the mind of an elephant and find out exactly why they never forget. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified every time we release a new video. But for now, let's get to the big question. Why do elephants never forget? To answer this question, we need to look at how an elephant's brain processes memories. Much like humans, elephants store their memories in different parts of their brain. However, unlike humans, elephants have a special part of their brain that is dedicated to storing only spatial memories. This means that elephants can remember where things are located for many years, sometimes even decades. But why does this happen? It all has to do with survival. Elephants use their spatial memory abilities to navigate to resources such as food and water. If an elephant forgets where these resources are located, it could die of starvation or dehydration. Therefore, it is very important for elephants to remember these locations for as long as possible. One way that elephants are able to remember the location of things for so long is by using landmarks. Just like you might use a landmark to help you remember directions, elephants do the same thing. However, elephants have the ability to remember the locations of landmarks much better than humans. This allows them to travel to places they've never been before, simply by looking for familiar landmarks. Another reason why elephants are able to remember things for so long is because they have a special type of neuron in their brain called a Brunel cell. These cells are responsible for helping animals remember things for up to a year, but that's not all. These cells also help animals forget things that are no longer relevant. This allows elephants to focus on the most important memories and get rid of the ones that are not as important. It's important to note that elephants don't actually remember everything. They only remember what is important to their survival. For example, an elephant will remember the location of a water hole for many years, but it will forget what type of car you drive. This is because the elephant's brain has determined that the location of the water hole is more important to its survival than the type of car you drive. Now, you might be wondering if an elephant remembers everything that is important to its survival. Then wouldn't that mean that an elephant would remember being abused by humans? The answer is yes. However, elephants are able to cope with this stress in a number of ways. One way is by using their social support system. Elephants are very social creatures, and they rely on their family members and other elephants in the herd for support. Another way elephants cope with stress is by using their environment. Elephants will often try to escape from stressful situations by hiding in the water or behind trees. Finally, elephants may self-soothe by touching themselves with their trunk or by spraying water on themselves. Now you know why elephants never forget. It's all thanks to their special brain cells and their amazing memory abilities. But that's not all. Elephants are also able to cope with their traumatic memories in a number of ways. So even though elephants never forget, they are still able to live happy and healthy lives. We hope you enjoyed learning about elephants. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and leave us a comment. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified every time we release a new video. Thanks for watching.